Welcome back, College Football Tradition. Brian Partika, Jacob Vanderford, Lucas Miller. We got QB tiers that we're going to be talking about, some coaches on the hot seat this upcoming season. But first, as we like to do as customary and tradition here on the pod, we're going to start out with a little mini game. See if you want to follow along with us. We're going to be guessing each other's clues, basically, to some trivia questions. You're going to either guess the player or guess the team. Guys, who wants to start first? Like giving out the clues.
I can go first.
All right.
Okay, so what we wanted to do today on the pod is just do, or we might mix it up each week, we'll see. But basically, it's going to be called Blind Resume. And so what we'll do, I'll talk about a coach. I know Lucas is going to talk about a player, and then Brian's going to talk about a team. And we're going to read off what accomplishments that player, coach, or team has had, where they coach, things like that, to try to give each podcaster an idea, and then they'll guess, and then we'll see if each other is right just based on the clues that we give based on their resumes. So I've got a coach pulled up here that I'll start out with. All right, guys. So this coach was born in 1943. He coached in both the pros and the collegiate ranks. He is a 1987 national champion. He is also a two-time Super Bowl champion and was the NFL Coach of the Year in 1990. Also, fun fact, he was the Big Eight Coach of the Year in 1979. So he did coach for quite some time, over 3 decades. So any idea on who this coach could be? Do you need any more clues?
1987 national champ.
Yep.
So would that be Notre Dame? I think I was just on this Wikipedia page today. That's how crazy this is. Uh,
I'll name off some of the teams that he's coached at in the past without like trying to give it away.
Florida State.
Not Florida State. He did not coach for Florida State.
Is he living?
Yes.
What is the NFL team that you said he won a Super Bowl?
Yeah. He coached for the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh,
Jimmy Johnson.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nice, good one.
There it is.
That was good.
I think isn't he one of the only coaches that's ever won a college national championship and a Super Bowl?
I
I
would
don't
think so,
even
yeah.
I don't even know if there is. Is there another one?
I don't know. I think they were looking at Jim Harbaugh. I mean, if Jim Harbaugh wins a
Yeah.
Super Bowl, he'll be in there because he's won at Michigan. But
Yeah, played for
that
a
could
Super
be another
Bowl.
one that happens.
Yeah. That's a good one. Okay. Yeah. That was one of those years Miami had like one loss to Notre Dame by 1 point, and that was like their only loss. I don't know.
Yeah.
It wasn't eight. Well, it wasn't 87 though. No, but it's crazy. Nice. Lucas, you want to go?
Sure. All
All
right.
right.
So
You're getting us. It's a player, right?
yeah, it's a player.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll give you like his NFL team and other clues, correct? All right. So he was born in 1988. He played in the NFL for the Arizona Cardinals from 2009 to 2012, and that was the only team he was on. And he won rookie of well no, he was on the all rookie team in 2009. And then I'll give you like one hint that kind of helps with the college. He was first team all Big Ten in 2007.
All Big
What's the position? Can you give that?
Running back.
Ten. Played for the
Um,
Cardinals.
all big. You said all first team all Big Ten?
First team all Big Ten in 2007, second team all Big Ten in 2008.
Oh, okay.
Dang.
Big Ten running back then. Oh,
He
that's a
played for the Cardinals for 3 years.
Yeah, that was it.
you gave us a really. I mean, this probably actually isn't a tough one. Maybe.
I thought that I thought Brian would.
Is this Boom Heron?
No.
No, he's way. No, it's way too early. Uh,
Dude, I don't know.
I'm trying to think of
What?
who the heck Troy Smith's running back was at Ohio State, and that's
Oh, okay. So what was it at
going
Ohio
on.
State?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's his
Dude, what?
I don't know. I
This is
don't know
so
who his running.
random.
It is
Yeah.
actually really random. For some reason, it's the first name that popped to mind when we were doing this. You want me to tell you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Beanie Wells.
Oh, Beanie Wells. Yeah.
Dude, I've never heard
Dang.
of Beanie Weld. Wow.
Really? He
Er,
was a great role player in like Madden franchises on like Madden 10 or something.
wow. Okay.
He was a good running back too, but like what I remember from those teams, I
Was
remember
he there when Troy
Sossenbacher,
Smith
the
was
wide
there?
receiver. Yeah, yeah. Or well, they might have overlapped like a year.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Before you said Ohio State, I was thinking about Richard Mendenhall at Illinois.
Oh yeah, that's a
Oh,
good one.
yeah.
But yeah,
Nice.
dang.
Okay, I'll give mine now. So I'm a team, okay? So my team became a team in 1892. Not that that would really help anybody. Um,
Did we even get
but
there with our series? Did we get to 1892? Could somebody go back and listen?
I think we might have actually gotten there. Um,
Well,
all time,
pause the podcast now. You can go back and listen to our episode, and then you can get the answer.
yes, I need to get back on those. Their all-time record is they have a winning percentage of 597, so not too shabby.
Dang.
Um, no national championships. They do
Mm.
have one unclaimed national championship, but they don't claim any titles. Um, what else? What else is a good clue? Not Eastern time zone.
Hmm.
Let me know if you want any more.
Not Eastern time zone. Okay.
Not Eastern time zone.
Hmm. Um,
I
are
could
they?
give conference affiliations. So they were independent for the first 17
Yeah.
years. Then they were in the Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference, then the Mountain States Athletic Conference, the Big Seven, Skyline Six, Skyline Eight, the WAC, the Mountain West.
Utah State.
Close. I didn't give two other conferences that they've been a part of since the Mountain West.
Dang. I was dang, I was hoping it was going to be in the SEC because I was going to say Auburn because I think they formed in 1892, but I'm not sure. Um, let's see. Mountain West.
Wow, you
18.
are so right on that. 1892 on Auburn. That was good.
Um,
Those are
can you
some of
give
the
us
conferences they've played in.
can you
Wait,
give us a region potentially?
they're currently in the Mountain West or no?
No, they're not currently in the Mountain West. They were in the Mountain West for all of the 2000s. The O's. The O's.
Um,
They were in the WAC before that, and they've been in the Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference.
Looking it up.
uh, are they like Pacific Northwest?
no. Their unclaimed national championship was in 2008. They were selected as national champions by two like relatively like obscure selectors, but they were undefeated that year in 2008
Undefeated in 2008.
in the Mountain West.
It's not Boise State, is it?
No.
No, yeah,
Dude, I don't know. You might as well just tell us. I'm not gonna guess.
their current Power Four, if that helps.
Okay.
Power
So
Four
that means
team.
that they probably just got put into the new Pac-12.
No, so Power Four, just Big 12 ACC, Big 10 SEC.
Hmm.
Yeah, so not the
Oh,
Pac-12,
they're
not
oh their
Hmm.
current Power Four. Okay.
they're currently a Power Four, undefeated season in 2008 when they were in the Mountain West.
Ooh, okay.
I have a guess,
And
but I feel like they also won they actually won a title. So I
your
feel
guess?
I'm gonna say Utah.
It is Utah. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they don't have a claimed national championship. But in 2008, Kyle Whittingham, they won the Sugar
Yeah.
Bowl, beat Alabama by 2 scores. They were 13 and 0. That was a really good team. They had wins over ranked TCU, ranked BYU. Then they got to play number 4 Alabama and took them to town.
Because when did Urban Meyer leave? What year was that?
Oh, six,
Okay.
right? Something like that, because he was
'Cause
coaching Florida in '06.
and then in '08, did Florida win?
'08 would have been a Florida win.
Dang.
Yes.
Okay.
And '09, yeah, '09 Alabama, 10 Auburn, 11-12 Bama. Yeah. Okay.
Dang. Good
Yeah.
pull.
Okay. Okay. So that
We
was
did
so
we, we did pretty decent. I mean, like off the
yeah.
dome.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah. That's a tough one. That's a tough game. That's a tough game.
yeah.
Um,
Good
okay,
job,
next
boys.
on our docket, I think we're going into coaching hot seats for this upcoming season. Um, I'll share my screen and we'll kind of do this in like tiers just because, it's more fun that way. So
True.
red being like hot tier, like these guys are on the hot seat. Um, Pink being like you're relatively safe for the time being. We'll just keep it power four and kind of see. But we also don't have to do every team because we know obviously Kirby Smart not on the hot seat. So I'm comfortable just doing like a couple tiers of who's on the hot seat.
Yeah.
Yeah. So where do you guys want to start?
Well, I'll go ahead and say I think my two teams that I think I would put in tier one of like these coaches are very much on the hot seat would be Florida State, Mike Norvell, and Wisconsin, Luke Fickell. I think like those two teams and coaches need to I I think they need to win at least 9 games. I think anything under 8 to 9 wins, I think they're gone because those teams just can't continue to have disappointing years. And I think those fan bases are really are they're going to let those universities hear it if they don't fire them. So those would be my two. I don't know how y'all feel.
Hmm. I'm
Well, the
definitely with
first
you.
one that I was gonna say was Clemson, like immediately, but I thought that's
Really?
what Jacob was gonna say. Well, wasn't Dabo kind of going into the end of the year being like on the hot seat, and then they lost in a bowl game?
Yeah, they lost to your Penn State in their bowl game. Well, that's an interesting one. I'm comfortable putting them in the tier for a little bit because they did make offensive coordinator changes. So that's usually like the first step before you get to like head coaching changes is like usually they let the head coach like make some coordinator changes the year prior, see if that works out. Like we know Garrett Riley, he's gone at Clemson now. So we're gonna see what that looks like. Where do you think I think it's still below like Florida State and Wisconsin and what those expectations look like just because of the clout that Dabo has had.
Yeah, that Clemson's tough for me because they've won national championships like semi recently, and I feel like that fan base is they do love Dabo. It's just I think that he would be on the hot seat if he continues to not um I guess evolve to the way that the college football sport is going in terms of transfer portal, in terms of NIL. Like he
Mhm.
continually wants to recruit high school players, and that's just not the way college football is going. So if he continues to do that, I don't think. I think he might be gone sooner rather than later.
Yeah, yeah. I kind of agree with that. I think it could be a few years away still, but I
Yeah,
think that helped me label this tier as let's see something.
yeah,
Like I think that Clemson fans definitely want like as far as the ACC schedule goes, it's not like super easy, but it's still an ACC schedule, and you're still Clemson, and you're still loaded, and especially at wide receiver this upcoming year. So I feel pretty confident putting them in that tier. Um,
the other team that I would put probably I would put them in the hot seat would be Baylor with Dave Aranda.
hmm.
They haven't really been able to do anything lately. Like they had Robertson. He was able to throw for I think over 4,000 yards. And
Yeah.
just that offense sputtered. Defense hasn't been playing well. Dave Aranda was a great defensive coach at Wisconsin, and LSU. And I don't know if Baylor can do anything next year with the recruits they're bringing in, the way that they're doing in the transfer portal, the way that that Big 12 is shaping up. I know they're getting DJ Lagway coming from Florida, and that will be an interesting thing of like how does he play into that system? I know he had a one game where he threw for 5 interceptions last year, so it's like can he bring that down a little bit and play well in the passing game? Will also use his legs as a dual threat quarterback. I think that's the $1 million question for Baylor. And if they can get DJ Lagway going, Gatorade National Football Player of the Year coming out of high school, could be a Heisman candidate if he can step it up. I think Baylor could do well with that, but that still remains to be seen. So that's why I think Baylor is definitely on the hot seat, and I think um, Dave Aranda is definitely should be in that top tier.
Where would you guys put the situation in North Carolina with Belichick right now?
I'd say it's warm. I
Yeah,
wouldn't say it's like hot because like I agree with you, Jacob. Like when I think of Baylor, it's very similar to Wisconsin. You are measured by making bowl games, competing well against lower level teams. Wisconsin is very much a job where if you're competing well against Minnesota and Iowa, like it's a win. And Baylor's similar. If you compete well against TCU, if you compete well against Texas Tech, like it's kind of a win in Waco. Not like exactly what you want to do because both of those programs were stronger in the 2010s, but I definitely think that, if you're able to do that, which they have not been able to, Wisconsin or Baylor, then you're kind of getting out of the hot seat. But for North Carolina, like after last year, it was just so bad and it was just so dramatic. And the way the offense looked most of the year was pretty horrendous, especially the offensive line. Like it was really hard to watch. And after week two, like you really couldn't watch any more North Carolina games. Like it was just kind of off the radar, out of sight, out of mind. Like no point in putting it on any quad box.
yeah. Here's another one for you. I'm gonna say Colorado and Dion,
Ooh,
prime time. I'm gonna say warm seat. I'll say warm seat. I think he could be on the verge of the hot seat though. This last year, terrible. The year before, obviously with Shador, they had Travis Hunter wins the Heisman Trophy. A lot of good games played there, 9-3. A lot of people thought maybe, if they win another game, they're in the Big 12 championship. Were they in the Big 12 championship? I forget, I guess.
no, they were tied for third, and then they
Okay, that's what
lost
I
their
thought.
bowl game to BYU, who was also tied for third. So technically, they were fourth.
Okay, yeah. So, and then this last year, just a dud. So that's another team that I would look at as I don't know. I think Dion is a good coach. He brings a lot of flash. I think if Julian Lewis can play well at quarterback for them, 5 star, that could kind of turn them around for next year. But this is going to be a big measuring stick year for Colorado.
Hmm. Yeah, I completely agree with that. I think another one that I'm kind of heavily thinking about is the situation at South Carolina. Like
I was thinking
I
the same.
think, yeah, I think that we're gonna need to see a little bit more out of the Gamecocks. And remember, they still have Lenore Sellers, and this was a team that 2 years ago was 9-3 on the cusp of the playoff, probably the lowest of the 9-3 teams or second lowest of the 9-3 teams, but they were there. And we thought like going into this year, like we talked about it last offseason, what could this team be? They had a tough schedule, and it didn't pan out for them. Would they have 4 wins this last year, including the letting Texas A&M come back from down like 30 points? I mean, it's rough. It's rough
Yeah,
in South Carolina for both programs right now, kind of on different levels, but kind of like need to see something from both programs.
yeah.
Mhm.
I think another one I'll put in the very hot area is Mike Locksley at Maryland.
Oof.
Um, 4-8 overall records, past 2 seasons. Malik Washington is a very talented quarterback, and I think he could make some noise for the Terrapins, but just the way the defense has been, they haven't been able to turn. They've recruited well, but haven't been able to turn those recruits into talented players that have translated into wins. And yeah, I don't have a lot of faith in Maryland. They're always at the bottom of the Big Ten. So unless Mike Locksley can get to 8, 9 wins, bowl game, all this kind of stuff, and show some promise, I think he might be out after this year.
Yeah, that's a really good pick. It's not, yeah, it's not as like it's a little bit more dire than like Shane Beamer at South Carolina, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's been pretty bad at Maryland for a while.
Yep. And I'll also have Boston College, Bill O'Brien. Just
Yeah.
not very good recently either. And I mean, I thought they were going to show some promise in his first year. Obviously, when we Nebraska played them in the Pinstripe Bowl, that was a good year for them when they had Tommy Castellanos. Obviously, then he transfers to Florida State. They're left with really bare bones at quarterback. So not much to do with there for Bill O'Brien, who's offensive minded. So we'll see what he can do this year. But yeah, I think after this year, if he doesn't do anything with that team, he's also out.
Mm, yeah, it's a good one. I'm gonna throw another one in there. I'm gonna throw Lincoln Riley and USC. I'd say the seat's
Wow.
pretty warm. I think going into this year, like remember their season ended last year. They were ranked in the high teens, lost their bowl game, the Alamo Bowl to TCU, and kind of just like we haven't seen it yet. You're finally getting your recruits in. Like it's been a couple years now. Like it would be nice to see this team rattle off one or two big wins. Like, can you beat an Oregon and Ohio State's? Like we don't need you to beat like the mid-tier teams. We need you to beat one or two of the high-tier teams because in the Big Ten, if you do that, you're able to make the playoff. So USC, one of those teams that like if they're not winning 9 games, at least talking playoff in Southern Cal, I think that that will be an exit for him.
Yep.
How about Iowa?
You're speaking really big.
Wow.
Well, at
Yeah.
what point, sorry, at what point are they gonna kind of break away from Kirk Ferentz? Because I assume that the
Wow.
way that they want it to be is that it's on his terms. I mean, he's been there forever, but I don't know what the expectations are this year in Iowa.
Yeah. Dude,
It's
I don't
one
know.
of the
That's tough because he's the winningest coach in Big Ten
Right.
conference history, not just Iowa history, like Big
Mhm.
Ten history. So that is like tough. I don't know.
I mean, you
Yeah.
wonder if they do say they win like 8 games this year or something, or like win a bowl game that is of relevance. Do you think that he might consider like retiring after if they cap off a good season?
Yeah. Because how old is he? I don't even know.
Uh, Probably mid to late
That
60s.
he's 70. So I
Oh,
mean, could be any time I feel like for retirement.
yeah, that's a really good one to throw out there because I feel like Dabo at Clemson, obviously we're talking about two different age ranges and two different levels of success, but they've both been
Yeah.
able to have sustained success at those schools and get them to a place where it was been consistent and you kind of are looking for the let's see something like what's next, how we're going to view this program going forward. Like Iowa for me if they take care of Nebraska and Minnesota and Wisconsin, I don't know if that's enough for the fan base anymore. That they've been doing that consistently for years for the most part. So I think that they need to step up and do something a little bit more in the Big Ten, potentially like USC, get one or two of those wins that maybe you aren't expected.
Yeah.
One, whew, man, what other
Um,
ones we gonna see?
let's see. Another one that I would put in there. I think that I would put it into let's see, something would be Mississippi State.
That's what I was gonna say next.
Um, they make the Duke's Mayo Bowl this past year, right? They lose to Wake Forest. They show some promise this year. I mean they only lost to Tennessee by 7 in overtime. They lose by 2 to Florida. They lose in overtime by 7 again to Texas. Like it's close games, and they beat an Arkansas team. Like and then they beat Arizona State, and I remember that was like a big turning point last year for that Arizona State team because I was like, man, this Arizona State team can make some noise, get to the playoff again. They've got Sam Levitt coming back, all this kind of stuff, and then they lose to Mississippi State, and I felt like that just took Arizona State off the rails a little bit. And then I was like,
Mhm.
man, Mississippi State can make some noise. Blake Shapen been around for so freaking long. Like I
Yeah.
remember him at Baylor. But then like they just kind of go off the rails a little bit from there, losing to good teams in the SEC. It's just a tough conference to be in, and a Mississippi State team that it's hard to recruit, let alone in that state where you have Ole Miss. Ole Miss is really that recruiting where all of that recruiting ground goes to. So yeah, I would say for Mississippi State, and I believe Jeff Lebby is their head coach. I think he might be definitely on the hot seat, but not quite at the warm to hot seat level. But I think he could get there as this year goes on.
Yeah, that's a really good one. I think the SEC is really interesting this year because we mentioned South Carolina and Mississippi State, but those are the only ones that, in my opinion, are in these categories because obviously Kirby is not in that. Florida, new coach, Sark isn't in that. I don't think Venables is in that. Like, I don't see Vanderbilt, Missouri, Tennessee in that. Kentucky, Auburn, new coaches. Ole Miss, kind of a new coach situation. Alabama, I don't see that with DeBoer yet. LSU, new coach. A&M, I don't see it. Arkansas, new coach. So it's kind of like those are the only two teams that I feel like have a little bit of pressure on them. Sure, there's expectations at some of the other programs for this upcoming year, but we've seen what those expectations could come to, basically. So as far as SEC, I'm pretty good on those two.
Oh
Is
yeah.
there like a tier that you have at the bottom that like would you want to put like the teams that have like the new coaches or coaches that are like solidified like towards the bottom and then like we can kind of narrow it down more or
Yeah, like new coaches.
yeah or new or like obviously you're gonna not we're not putting like Ohio State or Oregon anywhere, you know.
Right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like I mean, I don't think we're putting Dan Lanning anywhere. Like he's,
So you'd have
you
like
know,
Penn State, you'd have
I don't think Michigan's in there. Obviously, Kurt Cignetti's
um,
not in there. Um, who else? Penn State, like
Virginia Tech.
yeah, Virginia Tech, like
Florida has a new coach now.
yeah. So a couple of those SEC schools, if I find them, Auburn, Kentucky, I think Ole Miss, like LSU,
Arkansas.
Arkansas. I don't think Texas A&M is in that situation.
No.
And they're definitely not going to want to fire um, gosh, Elko, like
Yeah.
they're definitely not going to want to. They're still paying Jimbo's buyout. Like, so yeah,
But
I would put Venables in here, put
put
Florida
Oklahoma
in here,
State in there for new.
put absolutely Oklahoma State, like Joey McGuire, I'd say at Texas Tech, like
Michigan
probably
State,
Kansas State.
Michigan State, but yeah, also them
Yeah,
because
Michigan
they
Utah.
State.
hired a new coach as well.
Yeah, Utah. A lot of these schools. Dang.
Um,
I don't think Jeff Brom is in this. I don't know. Pat Mart or Narduzzi? Like, let's see something, man.
yeah,
Like,
I'd say yeah.
let's see something.
Narduzzi. Okay, the other one that
Graham
I would probably
Brown?
put in, I would put in the let's see something, or honestly, I'd probably put it in the warm seat. Would be Northwestern because like David Braun, good coach, was at North Dakota State. And
Yeah.
he revamps, he brings in Chip Kelly, he brings in Neuheisel from UCLA, quarterbacks coach. Like that offense should be spinning it. Aiden Childs, like a very highly rated transfer portal get, but didn't really do anything at Michigan State. So I'm like, I need to see something from Northwestern. And if they don't do anything, they're a bottom feeder in the Big Ten. Like I just need to see them do something this year.
Yeah. Yeah. I need to see them do something as well.
Do you think they'd ever fire Greg Schiano at Rutgers again?
I mean, isn't he like one of the winningest, or is he the winningest coach there?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
He's
I
got to
don't
be,
know.
yeah.
I feel like there's got to almost be something that's between the not hot and the let's see something. Like there's got to be like this like mediocre level of like okay maybe you know
Right. Yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, I guess you could like yeah
but like
have that.
we'll think about it or something like that.
Yeah, we'll think about it. But this is a pretty good like tier list so far.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Um,
Matt Rule, put Nebraska up there. Put him in the like warm seat or let's see something. I need to see something from that team.
yeah, you personally need to see something.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Ugh.
So what are your guys' this one is kind of curious to me. What would your thoughts be on Minnesota?
Hmm. I
I think
don't think
PJ's
it's
fine.
You
I think
think
it's fine.
like down at the not hot area?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Because didn't he just sign an extension too? I thought maybe.
you're right, he would be in that tier like kind of like in between. Like
Well, they're like
not
they seem to be pretty consistent with like bowl
hmm
appearances or bowl wins,
Yeah,
right?
But they
So
never reached that next level,
true.
after the Bulls.
Yeah,
Who's the
that's
Cincinnati coach? Scott Satterfield? Is he still there?
I think you need to see something there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'd put it in the warm seat.
You would? Ooh,
I might.
okay.
Because you lose Brendan Sorsby, like who do you got? Like
It's a great point. That's a great point. Um, yeah, Brent Key, I don't think so.
what about
Um,
NC State? Dave Doran, do you think he's where do you think he's at?
he's been so consistent, but like as I've ventured into NC State circles somehow and just online, and like it's just interesting to see like there's a little bit of impatience there. So if there was a tier below this, but I'll say he's at the end of the let's see something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess like Cal and Duke would be in the not hot.
Yeah, probably not.
Virginia,
Virginia.
Wake Forest, Arizona,
Yeah. Arizona
Arizona
State?
State.
I don't think so. No.
No.
Kansas? I would say let's see something.
Leipold, yeah.
I think like the honeymoon phase is a little is coming to
Yeah,
an end. It's coming to an end.
I'd
And
say so.
like you didn't get everything you wanted out of your offense this past year. Like I thought that I expected a lot out of Jaden Daniels. But obviously we know he's battled injuries and the talent around him hasn't been like super productive. So I would say Kansas, let's see a little something. I don't think it's warm though.
yeah,
Yeah.
a couple of the other teams you can I guess throw in at the very bottom would be like Vanderbilt, um,
Yeah.
West
Tennessee,
Virginia,
Vanderbilt.
Washington,
Washington, yeah, and then there was one
Boise,
more I
probably
was
maybe.
thinking. Well, yeah, Colorado State. They
Oh,
just hired.
we're going group of six too.
I don't know if you wanted to.
Go crazy with it. Yeah, I don't think that'll be
Just some
putting up.
teams that do. Now what? Now we're gotta talk about the Bryant Bulldogs. I saw them at the bottom there.
Yeah, we can talk about Merrimack and
Bro.
oh my gosh. Yeah, they do have
I
all
don't
those
know. I mean,
kids.
I don't know how much you guys would want to break down like the MAC, but like obviously there's probably some teams in there where the coaches are on the hot seats. I mean, some of them have been coaching there since like
Yeah.
I don't even know the schools first existed. It's like
That's true.
Yeah.
That's very true. Like that's true. Oh my gosh. This is a good little tier list. I love it.
Who's coaching at Temple now?
No idea. I haven't kept up with that.
Casey Keeler. How long has he been there?
You know
Uh,
don't they host Penn State this year?
yeah. That's
yeah. Since 2024, dude, I don't know. Like, he was at Sam Houston State before then
Oh, okay. Was
for
he their
for
national
30
champion coach?
years.
What?
He might have been.
Yeah, because they won it like the year or two before they left the FCS. I think it was the
yeah.
year
They
before
won
they
it in
left.
2021.
Yeah. That was a really good year for them. That was fun.
Okay, yeah, he was the WAC coach of the year in 2021. I love the WAC, dude. What a
Dude,
conference.
the old whack. The old whack.
Okay, let's put him on the let's see something because I haven't heard anything from Temple. Like, what are they doing?
Well, I guess we could go ahead and throw like Akron and Kent State in the very hot seats.
Well, wait a minute. Kent State, they
Hey
had
now.
one of they ended up being all right last year. I'd say let's just see a little something more. Like, I think
Yeah.
that I actually don't think that seat's really that hot anymore. Gosh, who's the coach at Kent State? But they ended up getting to like 5 wins when they were projected to be like the worst team in the MAC by far.
Yeah.
Um,
What do
oh,
you guys
Mark
think about
Carney,
UTSA?
young
Jeff
UTSA.
Traylor?
Yeah, he's still there, still hanging around.
Like what was their record this past year? Like, because I thought they had a down year this year.
Hmm.
Because
Dang, we
he might be in the let's see something for me, honestly. Because I feel like people are hyping him up, but he stays at UTSA. And like they had Owen McCown at quarterback. Like I feel like they have pretty good players typically, but like I don't know. I feel like they could make more noise.
yeah, that's interesting. Yeah. Hmm. This is a pretty good list right here. It's a good
Any other
list.
teams that could go on the hot seat, you think?
Where are we putting Alabama? I don't. It's one of those
Ooh.
things where I wish that there. You're right, Lucas. There should be a tier between let's see something and and not hot. Um, because I feel like they're in that range, whatever it is. And
Yeah.
it's only because of the expectations there and because of how badly they got beat last
Yeah.
year. You can't pull out a 7-5 this year.
Yeah. I'd put them in let's see something.
Yeah.
Um UNLV, I think Dan Mullen's okay.
Yeah.
Um
Explains
Oregon
name.
State and Washington State, they have fairly new coaches, don't they, or no?
I believe that Oregon State does, yeah.
Yeah.
What did
Missouri, Eli Drinkwitz, I think I'd put him in let's see something. Just because it's been the same thing they just need to take that next step. They need to make the playoff.
Mm, I don't know if
where
they
did
need to
Billy
make the
Napier end
playoff.
up going?
What?
Where did Billy Napier end up going?
Uh,
Uh,
James
James
Madison.
Madison.
yeah.
I'd say he's still pretty good.
Yep.
Well, good now that he was fired. So, yeah,
Yeah, true.
yeah.
So I'm reading that the Middle Tennessee State coach is on the hot seat.
Oh, who is the Middle Tennessee
Nice.
State coach?
Eric Mason. Apparently they had back-to-back seasons, or no, he's been 5-18 overall since taking the job.
Oh,
So, and he started in 2023 or 2024? 2023, does that make sense? Yeah, I think.
eek, eek. Say you're good at Western Michigan.
Dude, might as well add Georgia State in there. Georgia State's been 1-15 since Del McGee's been at the helm.
Oh my gosh, 1-15. Yeah.
Chris Creighton at Eastern Michigan could be hot seat as well.
Dang, like this is getting interesting.
This is gonna have to come up on X.
Oh my God. Yeah, we're gonna have to post this one. I'm gonna save this.
This is really good.
Yeah. Um
What else?
oh, yeah.
What are you gonna make? Like an in between?
Yeah, like an in between.
Eh.
Eh, eh, like I think we're there.
Eh,
Eh, like close.
yeah.
It's close.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Houston, I think you're right. That's good. They're not hot.
Mhm. This is a good little list. I do we want do we want to move on to the to the next thing?
Sure.
So, I mean, that's pretty good. I don't know how much we're gonna go down and break down all those
I,
those
I
little
don't know if
Conference
I
USA teams and MAC teams.
I don't know if I can, but hey, stick with us throughout the summer because we're going to do a conference preview show for every conference. And those are going to go out weekly over the summer, starting probably next week. So we're really excited for that just because we're going to be able to get some new content out there and we're going to really be able to dive into each league, who we think is going to win each game. We're going to go into every team's schedule and kind of just drill into it. So we'll,
Yeah.
we'll definitely have more time to do stuff like this. Nice. Okay,
Cool.
great. Okay, so QB tier list.
Sure.
Okay. Nice.
Keep it going on the tiers.
Nice. Keep it going on the tiers. So where do we
I love
want to
that
start with it?
website that you have. That's cool.
Yeah, tier maker. Yeah, it's cool. They use there's so many things that use it for. Like it's just so good.
Do you have all of the like teams saved in there, or do they already have like you just search it up and it's there?
They already have it in there. Like it's
Okay.
just kind of like already set.
That's
And
cool.
so that's pretty cool. Um,
Sweet.
yeah. Do this one. This is every team. Looks like it. Okay, nice. Share this one.
Let's
All right,
go.
QB tiers. Let's do it. Okay,
Let's do it.
nice. If you have any group of five guys you want to add into this, we are a big fan of that. So feel free to add them into this as well. Alabama, we know, going to be a new starting quarterback this upcoming year. I believe it's still a battle in camp. But we don't have to start there. We don't even have to do every single team. But I kind of want to start DJ Lagway. Like, where would we put him right now?
Mm.
He might be in like this like
I was
fourth
gonna
tier.
say that C would be safe.
C would be
Well,
safe for now.
do we want to start with like who like the best ones are and then go down or no?
I'm down for that. Yeah,
Let's do it.
yeah. Um,
So I feel like you got to put Darian Mensah up there.
Yeah.
I definitely think Arch Manning at Texas for
Yeah.
sure, especially with the way he ended the season. Said yeah, Mensa for sure. Would we say Mensa above Arch Manning?
Well,
Mm.
I think we're gonna have to break it down that there's a certain few that are like definitely S, and then there are, you know, multiple we can grab for A. Like I think that we should maybe put them up there and then sort it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, I feel like Dante Moore,
Yeah.
Sam Levitt, Julian Sayin, CJ Carr, Marcel Reed,
Okay.
John Mateer even, Josh Hoover at Indiana,
Mhm.
Rocco Beck could be somewhere up there, Drew
Did you say
Mestamaker,
did you say CJ Carr yet?
CJ Carr, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Byron Brown even at Auburn.
Yeah, that'll be
Yeah.
entertaining.
Yeah.
Um,
Probably somewhere in this range.
Damon
How would you guys
Williams.
feel about like Jaden Mayava at USC?
I feel pretty good about him. I feel like he's in that B tier of like
Mhm.
guys who have like been around but still need to like prove it on the highest level, is what I should say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about
So
like Damon Williams at Washington?
I think he should definitely be up pretty high.
where is USC on this? I didn't see it.
USC
They're by
North
Utah,
Tennessee.
Hmm.
very bottom corner.
Oh yeah. Yep, yep, yep.
Yup. Dante Moore, I think, should be up probably in the S tier.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably for sure.
And then
Yeah.
what was the other one that somebody literally just said his name?
Damon Williams,
Yeah,
Washington.
Oh
Washington.
yeah. Yep. Hmm.
Um,
Gosh, they could be sneaky. They could be
yeah.
sneaky. Um,
Trinidad Chambliss, Ole Miss.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
hmm. Yeah,
Kevin Jennings, SMU.
I think for sure too. Yeah. Um,
I don't know how you feel about like Gunnar Stockton at Georgia.
I have
Uh,
him kind of in a tier below those guys. Like I think
I
yeah.
he's
still
definitely
yeah.
above. Yeah,
I
above
still
like
think there's
Josh Hoover.
probably a way to like better organize that like between S and A. Like we could probably break that down more once we get all of them up there, I think.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
JKS at Cal. I feel like
Oh
he could have a
yeah.
breakout year this year.
Yep.
You already have John Mateer up there. Yeah.
Hmm. Cool. Who's Penn State's guy this year?
Rocco Beck.
Rocco.
That he's squarely in this tier for sure. I think.
Is Luke Altmaier still at Illinois or is he gone now?
Ooh,
I feel like he's still there.
You never know these days, you know.
You really never know. I think all the COVID guys are out though.
I can't believe that, unless I'm wrong about what year he is, that Noah Fafita is still at Arizona. I feel like
Oh,
that's been going on for forever.
Caden Hauser at Illinois. Yeah.
Luke Altmaier is gone from Illinois. He's with the Detroit Lions now.
Okay.
Yeah. Whew.
Let's see
A
who else.
quarterback that I do really like a lot, which I don't know if you put them up there yet. I'm trying to see if I see them. Hmm.
Heinschel.
Scroll up. Oh, I was thinking of CJ Bailey at NC State. I liked watching him a lot.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
He's
yeah,
pretty
he's
good.
fun.
And he stuck around, right?
Yeah, he's still
Yeah.
there.
Nice.
Who's
They're
a
over here on the left next to Nebraska.
Oh yeah. Somewhere
who
in
was I
there.
just thinking of? Who else?
He's Colorado's guy. Lewis?
Julian Lewis. I
Julian
feel like
Lewis.
he's, I mean, got something to prove. He hasn't really started.
Yeah.
He's pretty unproven.
Um, uh, I think Sam Levitt's got to be top tier.
Yeah, for sure.
OSU. I think Mestamaker at Oklahoma State is probably somewhere in the B range, maybe.
Maker at Oklahoma State. Yeah.
How about Bear Bachmeier?
Yeah, he's got a year under his belt.
I think so. Yeah. I would say one of these two tiers, probably here.
Probably in the B range, only because I don't think that he should jump Maeva, Beck, or Bailey.
Right. Yep. Yep. I'm
Yeah.
totally with you. Who's
I
Nebraska's guy
think
this year?
Calandria. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he was Mountain West Player of the Year.
But is he better than Bryce Underwood?
Nah, I'd put him down at C. But yeah.
Gotcha.
Um, who else? Uh,
I just saw this earlier. Connor Wegman is still playing and he's at Houston.
Yeah.
yes,
Mhm.
he's good.
Yeah. Pretty good player. Pretty decent player. A lot that B tier is getting a little heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's
Um,
Louisville's guy? Oh man.
is it still Miller Moss or no?
I don't think it is. Why do I not think it is anymore?
Um, Louisville's stacking up in college basketball.
Yeah.
Marcel
Who
Reed
does
for sure.
Alabama have now at quarterback?
Keelan Russell.
Oh, I thought that the guy that played in their bowl in the Rose Bowl a little bit, no? Wasn't that like Austin Mack or something?
Uh,
Like, is there a quarterback battle
Yes.
between them?
Yeah. There's a QB battle. I don't think a starter has been named just yet.
yeah.
So this is
Um,
kind of
The F tier of Iowa, Illinois.
well, it's kind of like the I don't know, the we don't know tier yet. Like a lot, like TCU, they're bringing in the transfer from Harvard, so that one's kind of tough to figure out.
what Georgia Tech with Alberto Mendoza. I don't know.
Yeah,
Like he didn't really play much at Indiana. He didn't really show me much. I might put him like next to Colorado and D.
yeah. If not down here, just because we didn't see enough of him. Like,
Yeah.
not a knock necessarily, but kind of
No.
just didn't see enough.
I'm kind
I
of
Um,
mean,
curious
like
where
now, what?
I was no, finish on that and then
No, I
I'll
was just gonna say, I mean, now that Brendan Sorsby is back, I feel like we kind of have to put him in the top tier, even
I'll
though
put him in A.
it's
an
kind of
A, yeah,
yeah, he's up there. Yeah, he was the top transfer quarterback this past cycle. Somehow, I don't think I would have agreed with that over Darian Mensah. But
yeah,
I mean, I think that S tier that we have right now is like probably the like legit superstar quarterbacks. I know
yeah,
that you could like obviously argue maybe John Mateer without injuries and maybe Sam Levitt, but
hmm
that group in the S right now is probably legit.
Yeah, and kind of a knock to Gunnar Stockton, but at the same time, like there were plenty of moments where I didn't think that he was like there was still no, another level that I don't think that he exceeded to. So
Yeah.
that's kind of the reason that he's down there. So a very talented like A tier. Um, and the B tier is just a lot of guys who like you haven't seen enough of on the highest stage. You know, Byron Brown, Josh Hoover, Malva, JKS, like Rocco Beck, like guys who had played and been around, like and played good football, but have we seen them play at the highest level, like to do what they need to do to get their team like over the hump?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kevin
Could we
Jennings is
relabel
first.
those tiers?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
Kind of
yeah.
like
That might be helpful as we sort it out.
yeah, um,
Great.
yeah,
Great. Yeah.
yeah, elite. Yeah, yeah, good slash unproven. Um, show me something. Um,
Lucas, Noah Fafita is still at Arizona.
Wow.
who's
I
Iowa's
was
quarterback?
curious where you guys would put Gronkmeyer and Virginia Tech.
Ooh, I think that you could
That's
easily.
still like a show me something, but it's also like a question mark, kind of like Colorado.
Yeah.
It's kind of.
I'd say
I
show
think
me something.
yeah. Um, there's a lot of these teams where I don't know who the quarterback coming in is. Here I'll put one in, Maddox Matson. Like we saw a couple different sides of him the past 2 years. When he's needed, when he has to be the sole guy, like for that offense, they operate a little bit differently and like don't score nearly as many points as they did when they had Genty, of course. So we're gonna have to see on him.
Get
Yeah.
South Carolina somewhere in there. Obviously, they have Lenora Sellers.
Oh yeah, South Carolina.
How do you guys feel about Florida State? Like they have Ashton Daniels, who was at Auburn. He was at Stanford before. He's
Mhm.
going to be their starting quarterback this year. Like I don't I feel like he's not like super proven. I don't know, maybe unproven is the tier we want to put him in.
Hey, who was that for?
I
Ashton
mean, I
Daniels from
liked
Florida
him.
State.
I
Oh yeah.
did like him when he was at Stanford. I thought he obviously could have done better,
Yeah.
but if I remember correctly, they had someone else playing quarterback, right? And he kind of got thrown in later on.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I feel like I don't love Lenora Sellers, but it's almost like do we want to have him in the same category that like Calandria and Gronkmeyer are in?
It's
Like
interesting.
it's so funny, because like he should be better than he is right now. So it's like,
Yeah,
Yeah. He just had a bad year.
yeah,
yeah.
Is Nico the quarterback at UCLA still? I think he
Uh,
is.
I would assume so.
So I would say I don't know where we want to put him, but
question
they got
mark.
a new coach coming in.
Question mark.
Yeah.
I so the quarterback from James Madison is now at UCF. Does that interest anyone at all? Alonzo Barnett.
Oh, really? Okay.
That's fun.
That is fun. Show me something. He was
Yeah.
good. No, he was good, man. Like
Yeah,
he was good.
I mean UCF like that could be exciting with him being there.
I
And
love
frick Scott Frost, dude. I need him to
Who is
lose.
Kentucky's quarterback?
that. It right now, I mean, is because that was what I had just looked up. Was it? Sad that thing lost it.
Dang, that's
I
okay.
don't know if they have their guy yet.
Missouri, who's
It's
their
not Zach
quarterback?
Calzada, right?
There's no way that he is still playing. Like, come on.
Wait, that is not. That would be crazy. Or is it Kenny Minchie?
Oh, it's got to be Kenny Minchie, yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
like
Because if
there's
it's
no
Kenny
way
Minchie,
that Zach Calzada is still
that
playing.
would be crazy. That would be
Okay,
nuts.
Austin Simmons at Missouri was the former quarterback at Ole Miss before Trinidad Chambliss took over. Austin Simmons played well for Ole Miss.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I feel like he could do something at Missouri.
yeah. That's a really good one. Yeah. Who the heck is Tennessee's quarterback this year?
Yeah.
Wow.
I feel like Fafita is probably
Oh, I
elite.
like Fafita, man. I'm high on Fafita.
Elite? Is he elite, dare I say?
I think he's good. I mean, I think he's
You know who
good.
I
They
like a
were
lot?
good last year. They
They
were
were
good.
good.
I like Kansas State's quarterback a lot, Avery Johnson.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah. Is he better than Heinschel? It's kind of like this is like the
This is
Heinschel
where it
year.
gets tough, is it's like I don't know where,
Yeah.
because then you're like going head to head with them.
Yes. Yeah. Or the ASU quarterback. Mm,
Um, let's see.
Did
Cutter
we put
Foley. Oh, yeah.
Syracuse somewhere yet?
No, we have not. Mm-mm.
They have Steve Angeli, the one that was at Notre Dame behind, I guess he was behind Riley Leonard.
Hmm. Yeah, he played a little bit.
Um, and then I think I
Herboli.
talked about this in the last podcast, but Virginia has Eli Holstein, former Pittsburgh quarterback, and then Bo Pribula, former Missouri quarterback. So that could be an interesting
That is
battle.
probably a good and unproven one.
Yep. Yeah, that's a good one. I
Um,
don't know who's taking over for Pavia.
oh, that's the kid, Jared
Oh yeah.
Curtis. He's a five-star freshman.
Yeah, I forget his
Okay,
name.
questions.
Um,
Yeah.
Wake Forest, I think they have Robbie Ashford, who was good for them last year.
Yeah. Yeah. They weren't bad last year at
That's
all.
another guy where it's like he's still playing. You know?
I know. He played at Auburn.
From
Yeah.
Florida, right?
I don't know. Maybe. Oh, I guess he played for he played for Oregon, Auburn, South Carolina, and now Wake Forest.
Wow.
Like that's crazy.
Ryan Brown at Purdue.
Eh.
So
Eh.
Louisville's quarterback is Lincoln Kienholz then, which I don't remember where he came from.
Ohio
Oh,
State. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. He's not bad. We didn't get to see him throw a lot for Ohio State, but not bad. Not bad.
I think UNLV, their quarterback is new, so that could be in the new tier. Rutgers. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. UNLV.
Wow. This is so Billy Edwards, the quarterback from Maryland, is at North Carolina.
Billy
Wow.
Edwards is at North Carolina now?
Yeah.
Holy cow. Wow.
Is he their starting quarterback?
From the list that I have pulled up here, it
No
seems
Oh,
way.
oh my gosh.
Okay, Malik Washington, I would
no,
say
he's listed next to Travis Burgess, which I don't know if that was the guy who's returning for North Carolina, and that's now quarterback battle.
Hmm.
for Maryland, I would say Malik Washington is a good unproven.
Yeah. This is crazy. Um, the, there just has to be another tier.
Yeah, yeah.
This is wild. Like I can't in
Well,
good
Michigan's
conscience.
one is not new.
No, not new. So it'll be like a kind of like unproven still. Like these guys are
And then
good.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still got to see more. Still got to see more.
Dude, this is fun. I
Yeah,
love it
this was
here.
really fun. I don't know who Cincy's guy is or Clemson this upcoming year.
Cincinnati is J.C. French the fourth.
He's new.
Yeah, you could just put them in the new tier.
Hmm.
Um,
Clemson is Christopher. I don't know how to pronounce the last name. Vizina, which that I believe these are two guys that are literally brand new because the other one is Tate Reynolds, and I don't know who that one is either.
mm,
Reynolds. Virginia Tech transfer Dylan Whitkey is the Minnesota guy. No idea.
Tennessee is also new.
Yeah, Tennessee is
They've
new.
just got freshmen.
Gotcha. Dang. Michigan State? No. Mississippi State, Kansas.
Northwestern, Aiden Childs. I don't know. Show me something, maybe.
Yeah,
Question
yeah, a
marks.
little bit better. This is crazy.
Who does Duke have now? I don't
Uh,
know. They
Davis
have
Davis Warren is at Stanford. Am I? Wow.
From Michigan?
Yeah,
what? That's crazy.
serving as the
Uh,
veteran bridge candidate. It says. I mean, we'll see. Like,
Duke has Walker Eggett, a graduate transfer from San Jose State, who's
I
right.
have
granted
one
a
that's
6-year
pretty
eligibility.
Yes.
I have one that's pretty interesting. So West Virginia has Michael Hawkins Jr. listed as their starter, which was the freshman at Oklahoma last year, backing up Mateer.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That one could be a good situation. I mean, I don't know how good he's going to be, you know, now moving over there and actually being a starter, but that one's interesting.
Yeah. Hmm. Aaron Philo potentially could be the Florida quarterback this upcoming year. Those are all question marks. Like,
How
I
about
think Colt Joseph at Wisconsin could be good. Dual threat quarterback. He could be a show me something.
yeah.
Uh, he played well at Old Dominion last year, so that could be
Oh
interesting.
yeah, yeah, that actually is a pretty good one. Now I can't remember if this guy is from another team or if he was already at Minnesota, but their quarterback's Drake Lindsay. I feel like I remember that name.
Oh yeah.
Minnesota. Yeah. But where's he at now?
He's at Minnesota
Oh,
still.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha, gotcha. Mississippi
Yup.
State?
Dude, I don't know who they have.
I thought that I can't remember his first name. It was something Taylor, I thought.
Kamario Taylor. Good,
Yeah.
good memory. Yeah. Sophomore
I
question
only
mark.
remember that from it when they were playing in the Egg Bowl this
Oh,
past year.
okay. Did he play?
Yeah, because I thought weren't they like did they not make a bowl, right?
Hmm. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't. Well, they might have gotten in as like a 5 win. Did they win five
Yeah,
games?
that's
No, they
right. But I think that they brought him out for that game at the end of the year.
Hmm. And then we got Alessio Miljovic, like from Michigan State. Yeah, I don't know.
Boy,
I don't
Brian, what
know.
do you think about Maryland, Malik Washington? Do you think he's unproven, good?
I think he's definitely a show me something. Like has
Okay.
been around a while, like easily.
Well, yeah.
I don't
If
know who Iowa State's guy.
if he's gonna show us something, the coach has to. So
Yeah,
Yes.
true.
that's kind of like well, I think he's good. Like he should be good.
Iowa State question mark. It's still kind of deciding
I feel like
there.
a lot of these teams are question marks.
Oh yeah.
We get through everybody. Arkansas is the only one.
We put
Yeah.
Rutgers up there, Arkansas. Yeah.
Wide open. KJ Jackson and AJ Hill. We shall see. That's
Oh
tough.
wow, this is incredible. Memphis's starting quarterback is Aaron Noland.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Okay. Let's go.
Because don't they have
Well,
who's their coach now?
mm.
He used to coach at what's his name? He was an Alabama assistant.
Was he at
Uh
Marshall?
Charles Huff. He was at Southern Miss.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Isn't Brian Kelly on that staff now? Saw that.
This is
Is he?
wild. Did you UNLV, you have them up there, their coaches, their quarterback's Jackson Arnold now? Wow.
Oh, okay.
Oh
So,
yeah.
gotta show me something.
Brian Kelly is working with Memphis as a unofficial
Yeah.
consultant.
And I think it's unpaid too.
Yeah.
Crazy like that. Like, I don't know. Wow. Dang, we
Hey,
got
this is good, y'all.
through it. Dang, that's crazy. I don't see any other ones. Nope. Dang. Okay, we just did that.
We
Okay.
definitely got to post these.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna post this one for
I
sure.
can't believe some of these guys that are still playing, like Davis Warren. That is crazy.
That is wild. That's a wild one. Jeez. Yeah. Dude has a win over Ohio State. Dude beat a national title winning team. Crazy. Oh man. This was good. Okay.
Good stuff.
Nice.
So
Well,
like
I
out
don't.
of those top tier teams, like who do you think is the best shot to win the Heisman at quarterback?
Oof.
You want to bring it back up?
Yeah. So I feel I'm gonna say Darian Mensah, just because the talent around him is so spectacular, and they
Yeah.
are. Um, I mean, you could say the same about a lot of these guys, especially Arch and Julian Sand too. But I think with Miami, like the schedule really is easy. Like I think their last three games are all at home too. So it could just be one of those years where like he is already a front runner and then he continues to pile on in late November, not having to leave Miami Gardens.
Yeah.
Who do you guys got?
Well,
Uh,
before I get to that, I'm just looking at this list of quarterbacks that are like in like just random places. You remember Malik Murphy?
Yeah,
He's still at Oregon State. Like that is so random. I mean,
it's crazy.
I
that's cool. Um, let's see. I would say because oh God, who is the wide receiver from Auburn that joined Texas this year?
Cam Coleman.
Cam Coleman. Yeah, I think with that weapon coming in for Arch Manning, 2 years, I feel like ish under his belt where he's been able to like have some starting experience. Um, and he's definitely played some tough teams. I feel like with all of that experience, and like, every year it's going to be like Arch Manning, top the Heisman. But I think this could genuinely be the year for Texas. So I think, as much as I hate to say it, and I'm Bighorns down, I think Arch Manning is one of the front runners. But then I agree with Bryan. I think Darian Mensah is up there. And then I think Julian Sayin is also up there too, just with the amount of talent that Ohio State has. He was in the Heisman conversation last year, went to New
100%.
York. Like, I don't know. I would say like those would be the three for me.
Yeah, I think those are good. I think CJ Carr too at Notre Dame, just because another thing is like that schedule's really easy. Their over under win total is 11 and a half. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I think that's
Oh, Notre
nuts.
Dame.
Oh my gosh. Crazy. Do we have anything else before we wrap up today? Did a good minute on this on this
Oh,
stuff.
that was sweet.
would love to see either Mateer or Damon Williams get up there in the Heisman race. Those two guys are just so electric to watch.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Devon Williams reminds me a lot of Kyler Murray, like prime Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
So that would be fun to just see that again.
Yeah, that'll be interesting for Washington just to see like in general how that offense is now that they lost Jonah Coleman to the NFL along with Denzel Boston because like I really don't know what that offense is going to look like at this point.
Yeah,
Yeah. Dang. Yeah, that's true. Huh, be interesting. Dang, we got a
yeah.
lot of good content coming up. Like, we're gonna get into some group of five predictions next week, probably starting out with American and see where we go from there, schedule by schedule, game by game, breaking it down, seeing who is gonna win, making our predictions for the season, and we'll be posting those as well, all throughout the summer. So that'll be really fun. Anything else before we wrap up today?
No.
I don't
Oh,
think so.
that's good stuff. All right, perfect. Well, for Lucas Miller, Jacob Vanderford, I'm Brian Partika. This is CFBT.